tell me when.
We've been going for a little bit now. Well, I like that. It's
Just said, tell me when.
Right,
I said, I'm ready. I'm always ready. He didn't say, okay, I'm filming.
When?
When? Well, I've got a bit of a dilemma.
Okay.
We're doing a single arm shoulder press.
Yeah.
I wanna do my last set, and Raf's using the 40s. Problem is, he owns the gym.
Kind of have to wait then, really, don't we?
What do I do? I mean, he's on his phone, do I? Do I just go over to him and just say, Raf, I'm using these now? Or I don't really know what
the protocol is over
Yeah, I don't know what the protocol is. I mean, I can sort of linger, walk up and down and have a look.
Let's try it. Let's try that. Let's try that.
Try and have a look.
Like the hanging around thing. See what happens.
Or I could do what they do in gyms, you know, when they stick their arms out wider.
Yeah. Try.
Okay.
What's up? You showing how we're training?
Huh?
Let's show them how we train.
No, I'm doing what they do in gyms.
Huh?
I'm doing what they do in gyms. You know when one big guy wants the weights that the other big guy's using, so he walks up and down looking up, you know, like staring up.
It worked. You see, now I'm fucking pushing.
It hasn't worked though, because now he's just doing his set, isn't he? So it
What's
didn't
with the
fucking work.
voice?
Yeah.
Fucking hell. What you gonna be doing? Deadlifts?
Huh?
What you gonna be doing? Deadlifts?
No, I was going to train forearms. Forearms. Wow. Now you notice this is dominance now. He's making sure he's doing an extra set. He doesn't need to do an extra set. He's literally just stopped his last set. Now, do we do the Corona thing where I stay 2 meters, or do I?
You're spotting.
Come on, Raf. Up. And again.
Don't worry.
Up. One more. Come on. Push. Nah, we fucked it on the last one.
Sick. That's bad. Always bad.
I'm not saying I can use it.
You still got to wait, I think, mate.
So let me get this right, because I'm not sure what's happening here. I come over to do the dominance thing, to try and, you know, take the weights he was using, and it ends up
You spotted him.
with me helping him with his last set.
Bro, everybody is good at something. You're good at swimming. I'm good in. Yeah, I don't really know.
I don't know what you're good at. You ain't good at pressing. I mean, I suppose that's a good warm up, isn't it?
Well, 40s.
Yeah.
Yeah. Warm up for deadlift
No, I'm going to do one arm.
with 40s.
Yeah.
Bench press?
No, shoulder press, military.
You kidding?
No?
With one fucking arm?
Of course.
That is sick. That's impressive.
No, that's light.
That's impressive.
No,
Now, one arm.
us English, we call that light.
But wait, we Polish call it. Let me see it. Because what I have
Now, while the camera's still rolling.
no, when the camera is still rolling.
Whoosh. Oh, come on then, Winston. Let's go. And then we can tell them all about the promotion, Winston.
Yes.
Just come back here with the camera 1 second. So, this is how we carry a 40. There we go, brother.
Ah, you see that? That's the most important part of training. For all the newbies out there, put your fucking weights back.
That's serious, bro. That's sick. If you press with one hand 40, that's sick.
I feel like the pressure's on now.
Pressure is on,
A
for
little
sure.
Ah, it's giddy up. Up. Now when pressing, the correct way of pressing, I personally think, is make sure the dumbbell touches your shoulder on each rep.
Bravo.
Fucking hell. Like that. Now for those of you out there that say you don't lock out your arms, that's locking out my arms. I'm
That's
purposely
sick.
not locking out my arms. So it's time and attention.
My man.
Strict.
Fucking good.
Strict. Ah.
I knew you had some Polish in you. That was sick. Fucking hell.
It's the only problem when you do singles, isn't it?
What's your max?
Once you do that, you've got the other side to do.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Well, what's your max in singles? 60 must be.
Singles, I don't normally do singles. I always do doubles. But since my injury, I started to do a lot of singles because after I pulled my pec again last year, I realised it put a lot of strain on my tendon doing doubles. So what I started to do was getting a bigger stretch on the singles. So I never done singles before because I found it was more time consuming.
Yeah, it is.
So I started to do it a lot more, but having said that, I do feel that it works your core a lot more.
But I knew you would press it, you would have the strength in your shoulder. I thought you wouldn't have the strength
It's the
in your
strength in the core,
Yeah.
which a lot of bodybuilders or heavyweights will struggle with.
Yeah, I'm impressed.
You got yourself, get yourself in a fixed position,
And you're not even shaking, like you have perfect stability. Fucking sick, man.
and then you punch it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
That's the question.
Now I'm not fatiguing myself because I'm just going for the pump. But what you tend to find is when people do shoulder pressing with dumbbells, they have the bench at more of an angle. So they're using 2 muscle groups, their top chest and their shoulders. They're using every muscle fibre they possibly can to lift the weight. And that isn't necessarily benefiting them to the maximum. See what I mean? If you want to isolate the muscle, then you need to put as much tension on the muscle group that you're training. So how do we do that with a shoulder press? Quite easy. Go military, what we call military in the industry, which is upright. So then you're working nothing else apart from the shoulder. And like I said, some people struggle with shoulder injuries, chest injuries, coming all the way down and up, all the way down and up, which I get. But you can work around that by doing single press. And I did that because when I started doing doubles again, after pulling my pec, first time I did my pec, I tore it off completely, had to have an operation. The second time was early last year, and it was just a pop. But that really fucked me up with a lot of other body parts and a lot of other exercises. So having to work around that and having to find my own way around it. And I found single pressing did that. CrossFitters, they use bands, they use fucking steps, they use everything apart from big weights. What's that about, Winston? What's that about?
Good shape, and you've got to give it to him. He's in fantastic shape.
That's it. Have a train, baby.